Hello, everyone. While Putin is busy showing his North Korean buddy allegedly Russian technology, etc., it's pretty clear what he wants and what he wants it for. This pretty much covers it. So, as you recall, last winter there were numerous attacks on Ukrainian infrastructure, specifically focusing on leaving people without heat and electricity in the middle of winter, and they want to do it again. And that's why they want the additional cruise missiles. That's the reason. Don't believe me? Case in point. There's been another attack on the city of Kharkiv, and at least 5 civilians were wounded, and it's not gonna stop. I would love for somebody to take time and analyze what percentage of Russian ammunition was actually used to hit military objects, and what percentage was used to hit civilian objects and kill civilians. My guess would be 80%. 80% of Russian bombs, drones, rockets, etc. were used against civilian objects. But I would love for somebody to prove me wrong. The Russian army insists that they have not been dislodged from the village of Andriivka that Ukrainian troops took yesterday. Well, guys, what do you want to call that? Kicked out? Escorted out of? Bumped out of? The point is, you lost it. Most of your contingent there was destroyed. Those with half a functioning brain cells surrender. That's what happened. You can call it whatever you want. 2 cargo ships are entering Ukrainian ports to collect a huge shipment of wheat for Africa and Asia. And once again, for the countries that are supporting Russia, and there are some both in Africa and Asia, as we well know, remember where your food comes from. Why are you supporting the terrorist state that is actually interfering with your food supply and putting you on the brink of hunger? Why are you allies with those people? Big question. UNESCO is putting 2 locations in Ukraine on the list of historic sites in danger. 2? Just 2? Are you fucking kidding me, guys? Oh my God. And this is how long it took you? Kiev was shelled since the start of this war. And St. Sophia Cathedral there was, where it was in its location. And you're just now declaring it an endangered historic site? What about everything else? What about Zaporizhia? What about Odessa? What about Kherson? What the hell? People, Jesus Christ. You claim to protect historic sites around the world, which is a great and noble mission. But if you're going to claim this as the purpose of your organization, then for crying out loud, do your goddamn job. If that is your mission, prove it. Act accordingly. There's been historic sites destroyed in Ukraine. A bunch of them, not just 1 or 2. You should be raising hell that Ukraine is being endangered, because Ukraine is a very old country. And there's a bunch of historic sites there. There's sites that date to the existence of Scythian tribes. So do your job, UNESCO, and stop hiding your head in the sand.